get down to business. So first of all, let's obviously talk about the innies, and as Kellen has said here, an innie. Let's talk about the innies. So obviously, first of all, a player I am very, very excited about. I mean, I must admit, I haven't really seen him play much, but then again, I have heard some good things about him, and that is obviously, wait for me to absolutely butcher his name, and that is Kulusevski. Now, he is obviously predominantly a winger on the right side, but he can play across the front three, basically, in any of those kind of attacking positions, which I think is something we highly need at Tottenham. Obviously, we'll get into the outs later, but we lack a creative player. Now, he is a winger, but if he can play in a central role and can, that is hopefully something that can maybe bring him some creativity to the side, because we have missed that. Not little Jack Corder. Yeah, he's still there. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, Kulusevski, I think I'm very excited about. Obviously, I've seen snippets of him play, and obviously the snippet he said that I was most pleased about is obviously his little statement when he was asked, what do you prefer doing, assisting or goal scoring? And he came up with, I don't mind, I just like to win. And I think the fact that he said, I just want to win, makes me feel a lot happy, because we have a lot of players that necessarily do want to win, but don't necessarily show it. So the fact that he's got that kind of passion right from the door and the off coming into Spurs is something I'm very pleased about. What else? Oh, hey, Chris is here as well. Hello. We'll just talk about Kulusevski, which I haven't managed to butcher his names. Addition by subtracting with the outs, TikTok, who's coming in and replace them. Angel, I'm glad you're not the only one, because I know we have done a lot of good business so far, and I must admit I am pleased. But seeing those outs, you obviously want a couple more coming in. So we've just spoke about obviously Kulusevski. He is only 21. It is a loan option, so obviously that's quite nice. If he doesn't really perform to where we think he should perform, we could obviously boot him back basically. But there is an option to buy. I think the option to buy is about 29 mil, around that kind of area. At the moment, he's on loan for 8.3. So that's not bad. I think that's a good bit of business. I think he's still young. Obviously, then we have the other player, who is our creative playmaker now. It's a good question. I mean, Kulusevski, I've spoken about it. Obviously, he's predominantly a winger, but he could play in that cam role. So he could maybe be that playmaker. But we also have another geezer. Oh, Alan, watched the video of Kulusevski. All left foot, but likes to come forward, likes to press as well, which is a bonus not having a lazy player. Agreed. We'll obviously get onto the outs, but it's nice to have a player that's obviously here and wanting to be here. But again, he can play in that central role if need be, slotting the balls through. So maybe he is our creative caller, so to speak. How many new signings? Thought it was 4. Now, it's currently 2 at the mo. Obviously, we've got Kulusevski, and then we obviously have I'm going to butcher his name here, Bentancur, as well, who is a centre mid. He's apparently a box-to-box, so he's not necessarily that creative player, but I think he has more aspects of going forward, more so than Højbjerg and Skip. So he will be an interesting addition. It just allows us to have a bit more to play around with in the middle. I mean, he is also only 24, which isn't too bad, considering it's bringing the age down a little bit. But he is obviously been at Juventus with Kulusevski, so there's links there already, which would be quite exciting if we want to play Kulusevski in the middle. So that's nice. And obviously we have bought him. I think the fee was around 20 mil, so he is actually ours. Obviously at the moment he's away, hence why he's just done a video to everyone on Twitter of him saying, hello, I'm excited to join Tottenham, which is quite nice. So that's another interesting person to add to the mix. Like I said, only 24, he's ours. But I think for me, Kulusevski is definitely the one that I am more excited about.